So, what's next? One of the things we're going to need is we're going to need to reach out to the crypto crowd and the blockchain crowd. And one of the reasons that is we're trying to make these blockchain elections happen, and a lot of people are scared of them. So we need to reach out to this blockchain crowd, kind of give them the broad brushstrokes of the plan, and explain to them that we're going to need everyone's help explaining what this technology is and why this is better. And not just explaining it how we normally do in this like jargon intensive, very long-winded sort of situation. We need this stuff explained at an 8th grade level in like 3 minutes or less. Why is this better? Another thing we need is, obviously, if I say what app or what blockchain that we're going to use for the election, everybody's going to be like, oh, he's a hacker, he's just going to hack the election. So tell you what, we got to engage with the blockchain crowd, and we got to get them to come to a consensus, independent of me, of what is the best blockchain election system to use, so that nobody can accuse me of meddling. So we got to reach out to them, explain the plan, get them to help us explain why this is better, get them to pick a blockchain solution that everybody feels comfortable with. And check this out. If they help us, guess what? We could become the heroes of the crypto community, because here's what we could do for them. If we could pull off this plan exactly like I'm saying, and we could wrap up this little Game of Thrones here, there's this thing in London called the City of London. It's not the actual City of London like what you're thinking. It's a little medieval enclave in there called City of London. And it's written off, it's billed, it's sold to the population. It's this like little tourist attraction. It's this quaint little medieval village, isn't this cute? But the real reason behind it is much more sinister. And the real reason behind it is because they have these grandfathered in like 700-year-old laws there that essentially say, when it comes to the Central Bank of England, that as long as things happen abroad, that they are able to backstop that without following the normal banking KYC or know your customer requirements. So essentially, this medieval enclave called City of London, that's within the actual City of London, this medieval enclave is what allows the Central Bank of England to backstop and essentially facilitate the world's offshore banking networks. So if we could squash this little City of London enclave and we could say, no more grandfathers, that would pull the chair out from under all of the traditional offshore banks on Earth. And now all of these rich people that are hiding their money, all of these Gilded Age robber baronaires that have been stashing their money all over the place, now all of a sudden they got nowhere to go besides the crypto markets. So all of this offshore capital just scrolled away all across the world now is at huge risk and has to flow straight into the crypto markets. So if you think about it like a balloon, you're just pushing the side down and inflating this side. So for the crypto crowd, this will be the fattest juicing of the crypto markets there has ever been. And it will have the added benefit of now all these robber baronaire whales that have been trying to mess with the crypto markets in the past and trying to squash us and trying to say that we're not real and you got to stick with the old world here. Now it will force all of them into the same boat as us, and now everybody's going to have an aligned vested interest in not letting this boat get rocked anymore and making sure that all of our wallets get as fat as possible. So, great incentive for the crypto crowd. So let's get out there and engage with them and bring them to our side and make this blockchain election thing happen.